10 weird Camilla habits that showed her real character. Number 10, the notorious mistress. Diana and Charles invited William and Harry into the world in 82 and 84. By 86, Charles had revived his affair with Camilla. According to Morton and Camilla's biographer Penny Juror, who described Camilla as the most notorious mistress in the world, both Diana and Andrew, Camilla's husband, were aware of the affair. In 86, Diana also started a series of affairs, one of which was with Officer James Hewitt. The public perception of Camilla was incredibly negative following Charles and Diana's divorce. Even before the royal divorce, questions lingered about Prince Charles's future relationships, as the Church of England did not permit divorced people to remarry so long as their previous spouse was still living, according to the New York Times. Camilla was also not a suitable candidate due to her divorce. Reporters who covered the royals at the time speculated whether Charles will inflict Camilla on the country as queen, calling it an unwelcome prospect. Charles just wanted to introduce Camilla to the world as his girlfriend shortly after the divorce with Diana, but was waylaid by Diana's tragic passing in 97. Number 9, the royal family versus Camilla. Even though Charles and Camilla's relationship was very serious, Camilla was viewed negatively by the royals, but Diana was received with open arms. Badal Smith claims that Charles has always treated Camilla as an equal rather than someone who would worship him from the beginning. However, Camilla was not wanted by the royal family as its princess for being too experienced and not aristocratic enough. And it's no secret or surprise that Diana's two sons never truly accepted Camilla once Charles brought her into the family. And although William might be less vocal about his opinion on her, especially as the future king, Harry never held back his feelings about the queen. Harry explained that after marrying Prince Charles in 2005, Camilla sought a revamp and was dubbed the villain by the British press because of the connection she was making within the press that made her dangerous. Number 8, getting the press on her side. The newly styled Duchess of Cornwall appears to have made a conscious effort to woo the very press that has made her life hell for over a decade. Displaying her strength and intelligence, according to Juror, she was seen out and about with Charles as soon as she got married, and when people met her, they were surprised by how warm, friendly, and funny she was. She impressed them. Furthermore, on the grounds that she was agreeable to the press and accommodating to photographic artists, they composed cordial things about her and distributed great photos. The simple, cherishing connection among Camilla and Charles was likewise obvious during their public appearances, a long ways from Charles and Diana's stressed last few trips. In an interview for the documentary Our Queen, Charles spoke of her with pride after a trip to Papua New Guinea in 2012. I hope they realized how special she is, as she loved it. Additionally, I believe they appreciated her straightforward and jovial demeanor. Staff at the palace claimed that Camilla also makes it easier for Charles to work, who is known for his irritability and outbursts. Good for her. Maybe they are meant to be. And it is thought that Camilla has transformed Charles, allowing him to be more joyful with her than ever, because she gives him certainty and the help he has so frantically required all through his life and never really found in anyone else. Number 7, control. Diana claimed Camilla was trying to control Harry and William's lives, taking them on international trips and cutting off their contact with the palace. Diana also accused Camilla of causing a rift between the brothers and said that they had been hurt by her behavior. She believed that Camilla was manipulating Charles to further her own agenda and warned him not to trust her. Diana's comments caused a storm in the media, with many people questioning Camilla's influence over the royal family. In response, Camilla denied all accusations and claimed she was only interested in helping Harry and William succeed in their roles as future kings. She defended herself against any rumors of manipulation or control, saying, "I have always respected them both." Number 6, phone call transcripts. In the wake of the separation announcement, multiple media outlets published the Tampon Gate tape transcript. Some outlets referred to the tape as Camilla Gate, in reference to Charles's mistress. Others speculated whether the tape would prevent Charles from someday ascending to the throne. The public was so interested that people could call a phone number to listen to the tape of the actual phone call. Dominic West, who played Prince Charles in season 5 of The Crown, told Entertainment Weekly. A full transcript of the call depicts Charles and Camilla playing the age-old lovers game of refusing to hang up the phone on one another at the end of the call. Number 5, blindsided princes. It is said that Harry and William were blindsided by their late grandmother's decision to approve of Camilla's title as queen consort. According to Christopher Anderson, a royal expert and author, the decision was driving a wedge within the royal family. And although it is said that Harry and William are now friends with Camilla, Charles, their father, has a long history of having an affair with her while he was still married to their mother, Princess Diana. In the end, Charles and Diana split up, and Charles and Camilla tied the knot in 2005. But you know, how happy could Harry and William really be for them? According to Anderson, who spoke with the publication, Queen Elizabeth was begrudgingly letting him do this, and one of the key elements was he promised Camilla would never be called queen consort. Her Majesty was miserable during Charles's second marriage ceremony. He says the late queen was skeptical about Camilla when she married Charles, and the circumstances were certainly challenging. However, through her dedication and loyalty to the firm, she has more than proved to her that she has what it takes. Camilla grew closer to Elizabeth, upped her game, and accepted additional responsibilities willingly. After the queen's longtime husband and consort, Prince Philip, passed away, Anderson claims that Charles was relentlessly pushing for Camilla to become queen consort. Anderson asserts Charles just wore her out on this too, and I believe Charles has increased his efforts to demonstrate to the queen that he also requires a partner since Philip's passing. He will require the kind of support that she received from her husband if he is to reign. Number 4, Spare. A few juicy stories from Harry's new journal were spilled in front of his limited time an hour interview on Sunday night. Maybe most remarkably, the claim that his sibling Prince William knocked him to the ground in an actual fight, breaking his dog bowl, his jewelry, and obviously his soul. I expected more stories about his strained relationship with his sibling and his dad. Prince Harry, on the other hand, appears to have switched to an unexpected but not entirely novel narrative, calling attention to Queen Camilla. Long cast as the famous third mistress from Princess Diana and Prince Charles's marriage, Camilla was gradually at the end of the day accepted as the mistress. However, Camilla faces criticism again, compared to the evil stepmother from fairy tales. In Spare, Harry says that she was trying to get rid of her other woman reputation and be seen as a legitimate royal wife by bargaining with the British tabloid media at his expense. Number 3, the worst kept secret. Charles's open affair with Camilla was the monarchy's worst kept secret, and one of their main disagreements. In the infamous Panorama interview, Diana explained to Martin Bashir, "There were 3 of us, so it was a little crowded." While still married, Diana and Charles split up and started seeing other people, and Diana had a number of relationships. Meantime, Charles just remained with Camilla. Number 2, public disapproval. People all over the country have expressed their disdain for Camilla's new title as queen. Even before the historic coronation on May 6th, she is the latest royal to be left squirming in the spotlight. New survey results indicated that not everyone is pleased with Camilla becoming queen. But what do you guys think? Do you think she deserved the title? According to the Mirror, a survey of 1,500 British adults was conducted online from March 24 to 27, and only 14% of respondents thought Camilla should be called queen, and 36% thought she should be called queen consort. In light of the fact that many people are now questioning the necessity of the monarchy as an institution and public body at all, it comes as members of the public have increasingly expressed their opinions following the late monarch's passing. And 23% of respondents to the Delta Poll survey said they were in favor of a republic, and 51% said they believed Britain would still have a monarchy 50 years from now. Brits were also asked who they thought had done the most damage to the Royal Institute's reputation in recent months, and the results were damning. 43% named Harry and 46% named Andrew. And number 1 most hated, Camilla was depicted by the media as the most hated woman in Britain, someone who could never marry Charles, let alone become queen. When Charles's first wife, the popular and glamorous Diana, passed away in the car accident in Paris in 1997, Charles and Diana isolated in 92 and separated in 96, and Diana had blamed Camilla, who was frequently depicted as reserved and dowdy, for ruining her marriage. Camilla is still frequently compared to Charles's first wife. But be that as it may, Charles and Camilla wedded in 2005, and from that point forward, she has come to be perceived, but hesitantly by some, as a vital individual from the illustrious family whose quieting impact on her significant other has assisted him with managing his job. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.